Hello, this is Lawrence Beaver. I'm an outsider artist. This episodes are going to be called Journey of a Soul. I'd like you to come with me on this journey. We're gonna look at some of my artwork, some of the things I've done in the past, and a little just something that might give you a kick. We're here in my record room. Let me show you what I got here. Look here. I got it all set up. Got my Jackie Gleason record on. I got some pictures here. Here's some artwork I've done. Let's take a little gander through this. I hope you can get into this. There we go. Yesterday I made the pilot episode of this, and what happened was I made it too long. I didn't recognize what I was doing, and I made the program too long, and I had to end up deleting it. It was a shame, but it was pretty good. You can see some of my work. A lot of this work, some of this work is 2 or 3 years old. Some of it's new. I think this is a pretty new one here. What I work with is pastel. If you're not familiar with it, soft pastel. And I use typewriter paper. It's quite unusual. Now here's something else I've done. This is a sketch I've done. We'll talk about that later. Let's just relax a little bit and let me show you a few things that's going on here. I'm going to have to, in order to upload this episodes, my computer guy told me keep it to like 15 minutes or something. So let's just get started on this journey. I hope you like this. This is some of my work. This is my method is just to I never look at anything. I sit down and I don't have a good working gallery where I like a studio where I could have a space to work larger. Nor do I have the would be financially able to let's say use oil paint and canvas and so forth. So what I do, I developed a method of using typewriter paper, and I use pastel. And then as you can see on this one, I outline it with a little bit of pen and ink, or sometimes pencil. But let's take a look. In my way of working, sometimes I'll crop it down if I think it's more effective. I think this one's pretty interesting, pretty colorful. I'm tending to use a lot more color lately. I used to have a problem with using color. I did a lot of black and white. Now I'm getting more into color. as I said, this is a brand new experience. I'm hoping that I'll be able to show people my artwork. This is not an attempt to sell anything, simply an attempt to share what I do with others. And maybe to talk to some young artists. See, I'm an old guy. I'm like 69. I'll be 70 in the last of April. This coming up April. So I've been at this a long time. I've never made much money at this. But what I always wanted to do just what I wanted to do, not to do it for money. And so I supported myself all through my working years with as a mechanic and a production painter. I have painted mostly ambulances, buses, mixer trucks. I hope that I'll be able to get somebody to be able to. I don't quite understand how someone's going to Google the computer to get to this website yet, where they can see my stuff. I just got the account set up today, the YouTube account, and this is all brand new. So bear with me if you can. As you can see, there are certain characters that keep reoccurring. As I said before, my method of working is just to sit down and to start to draw. So if it's repetitive, it's probably because I'm not looking at anything and I just, whatever comes to mind. And a lot of times I do pictures that are very repetitive. I'm sorry if that might turn somebody off, I don't know. But certainly birds, cats, horses, nudes, and these men-type characters, they keep showing up. This is something that reoccurs in my pictures. I can't, if someone were to ask me, why do you do this? I could not explain it to you. I don't understand why I do what I do. And actually I don't try to. So my intention with this website, or this my episodes of Journey of a Soul, is just to expose my work to people. In the first episode that I had to delete, I said that my work has never been widely. I've had a museum show in 2004. It was a beautiful thing, I think, and I had a lot of interest in my work, and I I just never followed up on it, and I keep to myself. I don't never widely expose my work publicly. Any comments, negative or positive, would be greatly appreciated. If I can ever get somebody to see this. Well, listen, for experimental purposes, I'm going to check out. I'm going to sign off here soon, folks. And then I'm trying to test out to see if I can get to get this on YouTube. And I promise you that in time, this effort will be a lot better. So I'm signing off. Here I am in my actually my record room. You see all these records? Yeah. So anyway, here's all my artwork, my records. This is one I did. This is one I did years ago when I had a mental problem. It's now this is not pastel. This is paint. As of right now, my mental problems seem to be a thing of the past. I'm quite capable of being drug-free now. I mean, off of all medications for paranoid schizophrenia. This was at one of my low points. This painting was done. So, I hope you'll come back and see us. I hope this thing works out. So again, I want to say thank you. If you have any comments, please feel free. It's called Lawrence Beaver, Outsider Artist. Journey of a Soul.